So here is another video for the reference in finding the mass properties using the plane references. So let's create one part with this given drawing. Okay, so to analyze this drawing, so you have the top view, the front, and then the right side view of the drawing. So from here, we will analyze on which point we're going to start. So as you can see here on the top view, so there is a given dimension wherein, for example, this is letter A and letter B. So in the problem given, so for example, you'll be given the value of A as 66 millimeters and B is equal to 56 millimeters. So we can start on that point, whatever is given on the problem, and then we can analyze the drawing. So from the top view, we can start from the top plane. So we can start this one using a rectangle. So we can draw a rectangle and then chamfer on each corner following this dimension. So let's start the SolidWorks. So on the top plane, sketch. You can start with the rectangle from the origin. So from the origin, then give the dimension. So for example, on this width of the rectangle, it is given as 66 millimeters. And on the length will be 56. Select this green check mark. And the chamfer is given on each corner. So as you can see here, this is 10 by 45 degrees. So 10 by 45 degrees on these two sides. And on the other side, you have 16, okay, 16 by 45 degrees. So let's chamfer it using the sketch chamfer. So from where you can access it. So from here, pull it down, then sketch chamfer. From sketch chamfer, you'll be using the angle distance. So the angle is given and the distance is given. So for the first one, so let's check. So this is 10 by 45. So 10 is the distance, 45 is the angle given. So from this corner, so if you have a notification, at least one sketch constraint is about to be lost, chamfer anyway. So just click yes. And on the other side, just click yes. So both are chamfered here. Select this green check mark. And again, on the other corner, you have 16 by 45. So sketch chamfer. Let's change here to 16. So 16 by 45 degrees. So from here, select yes. From here, so 16 by 45. So select this green check mark. Now from here, check again the drawing. So you have a 4 holes here. So what's the dimension of this one? So 4 times means you have 4 circle to be drawn. That needs to be cut on this plane or drawing. So this 4 times the diameter is 7. Okay, 7 millimeters diameter all through. So it means there is a hole on this 4 circle. So let's go to our SolidWorks. Then let's draw 4 circle. So let's try to align here on this corner. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here they say that the diameter is 7. So let's give a 7 millimeters diameter. Type 7, press enter. Then all these circles are equal. So select one circle, hold the shift key on the keyboard, then select all the remaining 3 circles. Then make it equal. So add relations equal. So I'm here on the left side. So make it equal. So all are 7. And then let's check the distance. So the distance given is 12 from this side and 8. Okay, 12 by 8. So smart dimension from here to here, you have 8 millimeters. And from here up to here, you have 12. Now just make it vertical, aligned with the other circle. So the center point of this one, hold the shift on the keyboard, and this one, make it vertical. So it will be aligned on the other side. So what about the other? So this center point up to this center point, aligned it as horizontal. So all are horizontal. So this one to here, make it horizontal. Select this green check mark. Then from here up to here, make it vertical. So I'm adding some relation. So let's check. Giving the dimension from here to here, this is 12. So just press escape on the keyboard. And we need to add one more dimension from here up to the top. You need to make it as 8 millimeters. So select here, 8. So all of them are automatically adjusted. So at this point, all are on the same distance. Select this green check mark. Go to extrude. So features, extrude, boss, or base. Now extrude it at a given distance of 4 millimeters. So we can see it from the front view. So this is the 4 millimeters thickness. So make it 4. So D, make it 4. Press enter. Select this green check mark to agree. So I have now the base of the drawing from my top plane. Now take a look on the drawing. So from here, you need to draw this figure or sketch on the front plane. So from the front plane, but we need some reference plane because as you can see here, we can analyze these two drawings are symmetrical. So when we say symmetrical, we can draw only one of the drawing, then we can mirror it from the other side. So this is one of the features of the SolidWorks to make your drawing easier and faster. So from here, so we need to analyze this drawing. So from the middle, you have the front plane here. So from the front plane, we need to create one reference plane. At what distance? So if this is 20, from end to end, this is 20, so the middle is 10. So we need to start our drawing from our reference plane. From the middle, we need to create a reference plane of 10 millimeters distance. So how to create a reference plane? So here you have the reference. So when you pull it down, plane, okay, select plane. So first reference plane, you can just pull this arrow. Our reference plane is from the front plane. Select this front plane. So as you can see, this is my front plane. Now select this flip offset. So put a tick mark. So as you can see on the free view, my front plane is projecting on the other side of the plane. So front plane, flip offset, then offset it into 10 millimeters. So the distance will be 10. So 10 millimeter flip offset, then select this green check mark. So I have now my reference plane here. Now I need to create my drawing on this plane. So how to create my drawing on this plane? Select this plane, then sketch. Then make it normal 2. So press Control 8 on the keyboard. So Control 8. So now I will be able to draw on this plane. Now take a look on this sketch. So from this sketch, I'm now on this view. Okay, so I will need to create this sketch from this view. So I have one vertical line and then horizontal and then one more vertical. So let's start with that drawing by creating a line. So line, I'll start from this point going up and then this point. So let's check the dimension first so that it will be easy for us to construct the other part of the drawing. So from here, you have 32 millimeters here and the distance, okay? So we need to create a circle. So, but first we need to create a 32 millimeters height here. So 32, press enter, select this green check mark. Now from here, we can just check our drawing. So from here, you have two circles here to be drawn, aligning with this horizontal line. So from circles, so somewhere here, we need to draw one circle and then another circle here. And one line to be drawn like this, okay? So let's zoom this to line. Check this one. So you need to draw one line from the one of the quadrants. You can see you have one vertical line here down. So this is my quadrant here. I need to draw one line, something like this, okay? And let's assign the radius given or diameter. So from here you have 19 millimeters diameter and 8 on the inside. So smart dimension, let's check this one. So you have 19 and you have an 8 millimeters diameter. So let's double check this. So you have 9 and 8. So we need to create a hole here, all through. So from this point, we need to extend this line. So how to extend this line until it reaches the other point? So from the trim entities, pull it down, extend entities. Okay, extend entities. Select extend entities, then select this line. So it is automatically adjusted on the other side. So once it is connected, we can now put a dimension of this one. So the distance is 39.5. So from the center of the circle up to the end, this is 39.5. So smart dimension from the center up to this end, this is 39.5. Okay. So 39.5. And let's check the height. So the height of this circle from here is 37.5. So from the bottom here. So catch the center point. So that's my center point up to this point. So this is 37.5. Okay, 37.5. So let's check another dimension here. So 37.5, 39.5. Then we have one more circle here. One more circle here with a diameter of 10. So let's create one circle somewhere here. Let's give a diameter of smart dimension, diameter of 10 millimeters. Green check mark. So let's create one line from this point up to this point. And another line which is tangent to this circle. Okay. So let me extend my line. So trim entities, extend this line. So that it will be tangent on my circle. So let's check the line. So here, from here, we have a tangent line with a distance of 13 millimeters vertical. So smart dimension from this point up to this point, you have 13. So type 13 millimeters, press enter, select this green check mark. and you have it. So from here, from this quadrant of the circle, you need to draw one diagonal line connecting with this vertical line on the upper circle. So from here, you have your line from this point. You need to align the point from here and to this quadrant. So as you can see, the blue line will guide you. So the blue broken line. So just here, click one point here and up to this quadrant. To this quadrant. So press the escape button and that's it. So from here, you have a fillet radius of 2 from this point and at this point. So R2. R2 means that's the radius of the fillet corner here. So 2 times means you have 2 drawings here. So 1 and 2. So from now, I'll create one fillet, which is having a radius of 2. So where's the fillet? So from here, sketch fillet. Type the 2 millimeters radius. Select this point and this point. Select this green check mark so you can get closer. It is filleted at this corner here. Okay. So let's check if there is some missing dimension. So this distance, okay? So this distance from center to center. So from the center of the circle to the other center, you have 16.5. So smart dimension, catch the center point of the circle, and this center point should be 16.5. Okay, 16.5. Select the screen check mark to agree. So you have here the 16.5. 16.5 is done. 2 circle is done. This circle with the radius of 10 is done. So what is remaining is this circle. So with the radius of 19 and you have 10 millimeters all through. So we can create first this through hole. So through hole, which is having a diameter of 10. So create one circle somewhere here. Somewhere here, then select the screen check mark. Give the dimension of the circle, which is 10. So from this point, the distance on the corner is 19 and 12. Okay, 19 and 12. So I can get it from my front view. So smart dimension. So from here to here, we have a 12 millimeters distance from the center up to the bottom. You have 19. Okay, so you have 19 millimeters distance. So the circle is adjusted now. Now we can trim some of the part that we don't need for the meantime. So you can just select trim entities, power trim, selecting power trim, cut this point and this circle here. So this will be our drawing. Select this green check mark to agree. Now let's extrude this. Extrude using these features, okay? So features, extruded boss or base. So as you can see, it is extruded at some point, okay? So we'll extrude it at what distance? So let's check. So if we can analyze our drawing, what is the thickness of this sketch? What is the thickness of this sketch? So let's go back to the top view. So from here, so this is 20. So we offset this by 10, 10 on each side. So you have 10. So we are after this thickness. So this is 10 and this is 12. So 6 on the other side, 6 on the other side. So 6, so the remaining thickness is 4. So we need to extrude it into 4 millimeters. So extrude it to 4 millimeters, select this green check mark, and that's it. So let's check if it is extruded into 4 millimeters. So it is extruded into 4 millimeters distance. Now let's double check the drawing. So there is some extrusion we need to apply on our drawing. So as you can see, there is a extruded part of the circle here. So we need to analyze how much is the distance of this extruded part of our drawing. So this is 12, this is 36. So this is 36, we will divide it into 2. So this is 18 and 18, okay? 18 and 18. And we start our drawing from 10. So the remaining extrusion here from this point is 8 millimeters. So we need to extrude it by 8 millimeters. So we need to do our sketch on this plane, okay? So on this plane. So select this plane, then sketch, select sketch, press Ctrl 8 to make it normal, and then draw a circle. So this circle, so catch the center point. So from here, so we have the same radius with this edge here. So select this green check mark, go to features, extrude boss or base by 8 millimeters. So type this by, change the distance into 8. Press enter, select this green check mark, and let's take a look. So this is the extruded part of the circle. Now from here, there is extrusion also, a small extrusion wherein we can check from here. So this is 22, okay? So from here, 20, so 22, it means you have 1 millimeter extrusion here and 1 millimeter extrusion here of the circle. So as well as on the lower part here. So how to do the extrusion? So from here, we need to do our sketch, again with the same plane. So sketch, press Ctrl 8, draw the circle, so circle. So with the same circle here, the edge. So catch the center point, draw one circle, then just touch one of the arc here. So for example, this quadrant. So I have one circle here drawn. Now I need to convert these entities to get the radius of this circle. So select this green check mark. So convert entities, convert entities, select this circle. So to be sure that I'm catching this edge, convert entities, select this green check mark. So as you can see, it is highlighted now by a black color lines or arc. So from here, go to features, then extrude, okay? Extrude. So it is highlighted by yellow. Extrude it by 1 millimeter. Extrude it by 1 millimeter, press 1. Type 1, press enter, select the screen check mark, and you have it. So if you can see, it is extruded by 1 millimeter. So same thing that we need to do on this circle here. So again, select this plane, sketch, press Ctrl 8 on the keyboard, and then draw again another circle. So circle, catch the center point here. Now let's check the diameter now for this circle. So from here, there is an arrow, so the diameter is 19. 19. So the radius will be 18.5. So from here, catch this one so we can type here the radius of 9.5. 9.5. Okay, 9.5. Press enter. Select this green check mark. So I have one circle here. And this one, I need to convert this circle here. So convert entities. Same thing that we did on the upper part of the circle. Select this edge. Select the edge of this one. So edge 1, select this green check mark. And you have these black lines. So this circle and lines, and then ready for extrusion. So go to features, extrude boss or base. It's highlighted by yellow. So again, 1 millimeter thickness, select this green check mark. And that's it. So you have this extrusion of 1 millimeter. Okay. Now, I have completed this part of the drawing. I need to mirror it on the other side. So if you can see here, we have two parts of the drawing, one on the left and one on the right. So by doing it, we can apply this mirror features of the SolidWorks. So let's check on it. So select mirror. So let's select first the features. Okay, so we are after the features to mirror. Click this box here. So what are those features that we need to mirror? So for example, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So these are all the features that we need to mirror. So the boss extrude 2, 5, 4, and 3. So I'm selecting this point. And then let's go back to the mirror face or plane. So select this box here. So you can select this arrow, pull it down, and then select the front plane. On this case, we need to mirror our features to our front plane. So select front plane, select the screen check mark, and that's it. So if you can rotate this, it is mirror on the other side. Now from here, let's double check what are the missing parts that we need to apply. So as you can see here, there is a fillet features that we need to apply, which is 0.5. So 4 times. So it means 1, 2, 3, and 4. So on 4 circles, we need to apply a fillet of 0.5 radius, as well as this 8 times R2. So the radius on this corner is 2. So the fillet radius on each corner of this part will be applied. So here one more. So you have 2 also. So 4 times. So it means 1, 2, 3, and 4. Inside and out, you need to apply a radius of 2 fillet on that corner. So how to apply it in 3D? So in features, so fillet, select fillet. First, we will apply a 2 millimeters radius. So type here 2, press enter. Select this edge here. Okay, select this edge 1. So you can rotate it using your mouse wheel. So mouse wheel in rotation, hold your mouse wheel, the middle button on your mouse, hold it and rotate the object. So this is my point 2, this is my third edge, and then lastly you have the inner corner here. So I have 4 edges selected with 2 millimeters radius. Select this green check mark, and it is filleted here. So again, fillet on the corner of this one. So the edge, just select the edge, okay? As you can see here on the items to fillet, edge 1 is selected, this edge, so 2, and then on the other side, I'm rotating it. I'm selecting the other edge here, and this edge here. So 4 are selected. Now we need to change the radius into 0.5. Press enter and select the screen check mark. So as you can see, it is filleted by 0.5. So the remaining parts that we need to fillet is this corner here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay. So the 8th edge of this one will be having a 2 millimeters radius. So type 2, press enter, select the screen check mark. So all corners are filleted. So if you want to change this view, you can just go here in this one and then make it isometric. Okay, make it isometric view. So in this case, we need to apply the material. So the material, right click, edit material. For example, you want to make it as cast carbon steel. So apply a cast carbon steel material having a mass density of 7,800 kilogram per cubic meter. Apply and close. Okay. So go to evaluate, get the mass properties. As you can see here, it is 237 grams. If you go to options, you can change the decimal places into 2. Select OK, so it will become 237.2 for my drawing. Okay. So this is how you make this drawing. Okay. So finding the mass properties of a given part.